Hello to the person that just joined. This is kind of like a test run kind of stream. I'm not really sure how to do this. If you have any questions, go and ask, but this is mostly just gonna be like a draw with me kind of thing. Ooh, that's kind of creepy out of my. Sorry for the not the the extra audio. I have my computer on too to try to see when people join because my phone is hooked up in a weird way, so you guys can actually see me. Hello to the new guys that just joined. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat. I'm mostly just trying this out because I've never streamed before. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Right now, I'm working on the forget what the animation thing is called. It's like, crud. What is it called? Give me a second. Um, I completely forgot what the name of the thing I'm trying to work on right now is. Um, trying to look for it. It's like the one with the hand and the wolf shadow creatures. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. It's fun. I saw fajitas, the one like My Hero Academia editor do it. I think. Oh hey, sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Hello to the person that just commented in the chat. Gibi Oba Gebi. Sorry, sure I just butchered that. Oh, I think I remember the name of what I'm trying to work on. It's like Unpledged Alliance. I'm doing this with my OCs Leslie and then her husband John. I have not done a lot of OC content on YouTube up to this point. I think I may have posted some a while ago, and I did some redesigns at one point. But I don't actually think I've posted about Leslie before. If y'all are interested, I can like ramble about it, but also if you guys just want to like not listen to me do that, I can also not do that. Leslie is so her whole story is set in like the 1950s kind of, or it's set in a World War III scenario, but Leslie's not involved in that really. It's just kind of like a background issue to her main conflict. Leslie has been recently married, and she is now pregnant with the baby of a man named John Mason. John Mason is not a great person. He's lazy. Oh, thank you, Lena. Um, Sorry, I lost my train of thought. John is kind of like, he's not abusive at first, like physically, but he's very verbally abusive to Leslie. He does not appreciate her in the slightest. Time period typical. Um, Thank you to Kayla. But after a while, after Leslie gets pregnant, she's about 6 months pregnant when this happens, she murders John, because she kind of can't stand the idea of having a baby with him. Uh, and the story kind of goes from there. It's about her trying to get away with the murder of her really crappy husband. So I'm not really like in it right now. I kind of only started this because I wanted to try it out. But I'm not in the most like conscious mood at the moment. I think for this trend, this will probably be my first time doing like an actual tweening project, because usually I think the only tweening project I've really done before was when I did the O Sol Ialua trend, and I had to like tween the sun and moon behind my two characters' heads, but I don't think that really even counts. It's not really doing anything. Later in the story, I'm thinking about doing a comic with these characters, Leslie, the other main character named Henry Stein, and then there's a couple other characters I'm debating on adding into their story. There's a character named Henry Stein, who is the other main character of Leslie's story. He is a mad scientist who has recently been kicked out of his government scientist team, basically. He was designing soldiers, artificial soldiers for World War II, but his methods were a little too unethical, and he got kicked off. Also, there's a whole subplot where he's like also outed as a homosexual, and again, this is 1950s, so that didn't really fly very well. But basically, Henry meets Leslie after she murders her husband. He comes over and finds the body, because Leslie's been trying to burn off the body in her like stove. And if you didn't know, human bodies actually make a different kind of smoke than like other stuff you would burn. So he notices that and he kind of like recognizes it. So he goes over and he offers to not report her if she keeps killing people, because what Henry Stein was doing at his old government soldier maker thingamabobber, he was killing people, reviving them to make them into zombified super soldiers. And he wants to continue his like experimentation, but he's not allowed to do it anymore because the government is monitoring him. So he has to do a workaround around that. If y'all have any questions, y'all can to the 2 people that are watching, y'all can drop them in the chat. Again, I know I am talking a lot, but I'm kind of just talking to make noise. I'm not really saying anything all that preliminary. Hello to Castle Fufu. How are you doing? What do you need with help with Castle Fufu? I like your username. Castle, I'm a little confused on what you mean. Do you mean you don't know how to like make up a persona for your channel or something? Like, don't know how to make a character from scratch? sounds cool. I am not a super experienced comic writer. I am interested in doing that sometime over the summer. With one of the OCs I'm working on right now. But I think you might find a little more help if that's what you're looking for. Searching up a specific I'm sure you can find tutorials like how to start my own comic, how to start my own manga kind of thing. I am drawing my OC Leslie. She's a 1950s housewife who murders her husband. This is what I'd want to make a comic about because it's set in World War III or like a potential World War III scenario, and one of the other main characters helps her bring her husband back to life as like a zombified super soldier, basically. Right now I'm working on there's an animation meme going around called unaffiliated something. I don't crap, I lost my train of thought. There's an animation meme going around, and I keep forgetting it's like crap. Unaffiliated, it's like something a, I don't remember what it's called. Something like unpledged allegiance, that's what it's called, okay? And this would be with her doing like the bunny signs. So I'm not super good at with like lingo. What does /BD mean? I'm kind of slow. Well, that sounds interesting. When you say so it would be like a slice of life kind of thing. Wait, is this about like a real streamer? Slice of life kind of thing? That's cool. Who's the streamer? Is it like Markiplier or something? I'm not super into streamers, so I only know the big ones. Okay. Is this like I don't even know what you call it, a fan comic? Are you gonna like show it to him, or send it to him or something? Or you doing it completely on your own? Oh, that's cool. I cannot. I speak like I speak English and then super beginner Spanish. Not super good with languages. Super impressive to me that anyone can speak a second language. That sounds cool. Is it how long will it be? Is it like a couple pages, like a full kind of like novel thing? I'm not good at drawing lipstick. That looks weird. Ooh, that's something I want to do this summer too, like the actual art basics. I'm pretty like self-taught. Um like with all my art stuff, I like watch YouTube tutorials. Something I want to do this summer is get into Skillshare maybe. I don't want to sound like a walking ad, but like Skillshare is like a platform where you can like look up like legit tutorials from people who actually know what they're doing. And they have like guided whatchamadiggy. Uh, thank you. So yeah, I want to try to take some courses on like probably like actual coloring, rendering kind of stuff, and then probably a class on starting to make your own comic. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, I definitely have to learn perspective. I can kind of only do like front facing, and I can kind of do above the head. I can't do below. I think they're called cockroach shots. I can't do cockroach shots, but I can kind of do bird's eye. Lighting's also a big thing I want to work on this summer. I cannot do lighting. I'm gonna look that. I don't. Is Decor's Person an actual manga? I've never heard of that. Ooh, I hate anatomy because I don't know. Hands are my biggest thing, but anatomy is kind of like a close second. How long have you been drawing? I will look that up right now. I don't think I'm seeing the guy you said. I'm getting like a bunch of. I do not. Yeah, I don't recognize any of the stuff I'm getting. I just looked up Darrow, I think's YouTube channel. He has some cool looking stuff. Is Darrow like your biggest inspiration? Do you have any other artists you really like? Oh, thank you. I can't name any of the top off the top of my head, but I really like. I lied. I really like fajitas on TikTok. I think their ad is like. I'm gonna look them up. I have no clue. Fajita is also called Mildly Average on TikTok. I really like them, even though I'm not a huge like My Hero Academia shipper. Oh, for the lips on the drawing, her lipstick is smeared. I don't really know how to draw that. Um, she's crying and her lipstick is smeared. I usually look at more like Pinterest reference rather than YouTube videos for tutorials. But I'm sure I've looked at a tutorial like that before. Not super comfortable sharing that, but I am a minor. Um, how long have you been drawing for? I've probably been drawing since like 2020-ish. But I wouldn't say I've been super confident with any of my art until like probably the last year or so. The tablet I'm using is an iPad Pro, I think. Like an Apple iPad Pro. Dude, I know hands are a pain to draw. I had a couple references up for these ones. But yeah, hands are not my strong suit at all. Oh, thank you. Yeah, these took like kind of a. There's a reason I didn't show myself doing the liner on stream. These took forever. Mm-hmm. I think hands are probably like the hardest thing to draw. Maybe shoes too. I think cubes are pretty like helpful for lighting kind of stuff. Um, I need to like actually practice like basics. Because I feel like I only really like I draw to draw, not draw to learn kind of stuff. And I need to like do a little bit of both. Hair is kind of a pain for me because in the way I render, it just there's like a fine line between it like just looking strange or looking actually rendered. Um, oh yeah, I know Sam does art. Yeah, but did he make like 300 good looking hands in a day, or did they all look like just trash? I I don't think I could sit down long enough to do that. I gotta like take a break. Hey, just a heads up as like a 5 minute warning. I am gonna hop off around 8:20. Um, I have roommates and I don't want to be on stream when it's getting pretty late in my time zone. What color should her nails be? I'm thinking either like a light pink or I could go with like a white to match her pearls. Oh, it's night where I'm at. It's almost 10 o'clock right now. Are y'all out for summer break yet? I got out like 2 days ago. Oh dang. What are you doing up? Go to sleep. I do appreciate you being here though. It's kind of rude, my bad. Yeah, it's fair, me too. Actually, I think I'm a pretty good sleeper. Like, you know how, like, little kids, the parents will be like, yeah, she's a pretty good sleeper. That's me. Oh, nice. Where are you vacationing? Or do you mean like you're on summer vacation, or are you actually like going somewhere? I do not think I am very thug. I think I'm pretty chill for standards for my age. I'm sorry, man. It's getting pretty late where I am. My roommate's gonna come like banging on my door, like, shut up. I think I gotta hop off. I can stay until 8:25, and then I think I gotta hop off. What's your favorite thing to draw? Yeah, that's probably headshots are probably my favorite thing. I like drawing eyes. I'm curious, can you hear the music coming off my iPad? I've heard of the Loomis I've heard of the Loomis head method before, but I don't think I've actually used it before. I do the circle with I do the circle with a line method, like that, and then I draw the jaw down. I probably should use guidelines, but that's never really been up my alley. I kind of just guess. Should I keep the line art black, or should I change the line art to like a dark, at least a darker color kind of? Maybe I could do something like that. And I think I need to go something a little warmer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the brown line art. Yeah, I don't get the no guideline stuff. I can't do that. I have a friend at school who can draw really well without guidelines. It makes me mad. I'm jealous. Yeah, this is one of my OCs. I haven't actually drawn any like manga kind of content with them, but over the summer I'd like to. Who are the main characters in your oh, right, you already told me. The dude, are you adding the streamer you like? Is he doing like a contest or something, or you're just doing like this randomly because you really like him? Oh yeah, I totally get that. Like I said, that friend who can just draw anything without guidelines, it makes me yeah, it makes me mad. All right, so that's a mostly finished one of the first part of the the unpledged alliance meme. I'll have to tween this still, and I still have to do her husband. I have the sketch done for that. This is her husband. He kind of looks like Donald Trump. Um, and then I have to do this when they switch. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off for now. Wait. I don't know what Alt 4F is. Um, but I get what you mean. Oh, like a spin around. I'm not very good at I can really only do like 3/4 angles and then front and like kind of behind the head. I'm not very good at doing the full 360. Hey man, thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be able to do this again soon, but I gotta go ahead and hop off. My roommate's gonna get mad at me. I don't actually know how to end a live. Give me a second. Cool. All right, I'll see you guys later.